Danny Miner Daily Show Rumble. I'm trying it out on a different time, seeing if we get more viewers. Now, listen, one thing, I've been on here about a month now, Rumble, and I want to thank you all because I got a lot of support. We're already monetized on here, which is great. So I want to thank you all for the support. But I don't know if everybody knows who I am. I don't know if I explained that well enough. I'm a retired police officer of 27 years from Pennsylvania. I retired as a detective. I the head of our detective division. I was a sergeant of our detective division. I was a detective for 14 years. When I retired, I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I came out here to play poker. Okay, but poker didn't go as good. It's shocking that gambling does not make a living for you. But poker didn't work out, guys. It didn't work out. So then I got into content creation, and I started on TikTok, and I kind of just blew up. I have 450,000 followers over on TikTok. I have 135,000 followers on Instagram, and I think 126,000 on Facebook, and I have 6,600 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm pretty big on all platforms except YouTube. This is my first month here on Rumble. So I bring you true crime, I bring you politics, and I bring you entertainment. And then we also throw in paranormal. And folks, this is my podcast. This is our other channel here on my platform. It's the Minor Details. I do it with Angela and Pete Pitts. Okay. Pete has a show, Road to Success, and Angela has The Dose of Angela. So please go follow them. Okay. You'll see them in my podcast, The Minor Details. But The Minor Details got popular over the last year, and we throw in a lot of paranormal. And on January 8th, folks, we are going to have a man that witnessed an abduction of Travis Walton. Travis Walton was a logger, okay, in Arizona, okay, and he was abducted by a UFO in front of seven of his friends. Seven of his friends. They made a movie, Fire in the Sky, about this, okay? It was the only abduction that was witnessed, folks, by seven guys, and all seven of them took lie detector tests multiple times and passed. We will have one of them individuals. I don't want to announce them yet. We'll announce them next week on the podcast, January 8th. Usually our podcast is an hour, but we will stay on as long as it takes, taking your questions live. Okay. We're going to be taking your questions live. Okay. So that's me. That's me in a nutshell. So you understand who you're following. I've been in a bunch of documentaries, folks. The Idaho 4 case kind of made me famous here on social media. So Paramount Plus Cyber Sleuths, I'm on all 3 episodes of that. I'm on about 3 or 4 other documentaries, basically with the Idaho 4 case, with the Brian Koberger case. So I want you guys to understand who I am and who's talking to you guys. And already the support is overwhelming. To be monetized on this platform within a month, I thank all of you guys. But let's get into it because we got a crime day today. Okay, we got a crime day, and then we're going to talk about something else a little bit at the end. Okay, but give me 10 minutes to talk about this, guys. Stefon Diggs and the NFL. Now, if you think of the NFL, they are so woke, guys. Okay, everything's woke with the NFL. Their end zones are woke. Their helmets are woke. Everything is woke. And then usually at least 1 week out of the year, they support women. They wear pink jerseys, pink everything for domestic violence, violence against women, all of that. But see, that's only in talk. The NFL only does this in talk, okay? They talk a big woke game. But then when they have to step up, they don't step up. Stefon Diggs is accused right now. He was arrested today of strangulation of his female chef. His chef he had at his house, he strangled her and beat her. She couldn't breathe. He has been arrested, folks. Now, let's see if he plays on Sunday. Let's see if the NFL lets him play in the playoffs. My guess, folks, you want to know my guess? My guess is he will be playing. Because the NFL is only woke when it helps them. It's not going to help them if Stefon doesn't play. Because the Patriots, Stefon's one of their star players. If he doesn't play, the Patriots are probably going to lose, folks. They're probably going to lose. I mean, that's the fact. They're probably going to lose. So my guess is the fake, because that's what they are. They're fake woke. Okay, it's total fake. Because when it comes down to it, they would make a woke decision here, and their woke decision would be to sit Stefon Diggs suspended for the rest of the season because he beat up a female and choked the hell out of her. And choked the hell out of her. See, folks, if they'll do it. My guess is they won't. Stefon Diggs will be playing Sunday and will be playing in the playoffs. And the women should be outraged. They should be outraged, but they're not. They're not. Okay? Especially the woke women, the liberal women, the snow cone heads, like I call them. Snow cone heads, all different color hair. They're the snow cone heads. The snow cone heads should be pissed about this, but they're not. Okay? And why should we suspect anything different? Watson's still playing for the Browns, and he's allegedly accused of sexually assaulting 27 women. 27, 17, something like that. He's still playing for the fucking Browns. So what I'm telling you is the woke NFL is only woke when it benefits them. Okay? And they only support women when it benefits them. It's not going to benefit them to sit Stefon Diggs. So women, too bad today. That's what the NFL is going to tell you. Too bad. We're not supporting you today. Stefon Diggs is playing. Mark my fucking words, that guy will be on the field Sunday. And definitely he'll be in the play field for the playoffs. Folks, I have some bad news I want to announce. The last 2 days, if you follow me on here and any of my social media platforms, we had a missing girl in Texas, missing on Christmas Eve. Folks, basically, she was talking to her best friend on the phone, said, I love you. And then a video saw her going through her car and rummaging through her car. Okay. And then the video cuts out and she's been missing since Christmas Eve. The police thought she walked away from her car. She didn't take her car. Nobody picked her up. The police believe she walked away. Well, we got sad news. Before we came on air here, folks, they found the body 100 yards from her house. Now, they didn't confirm it's her, folks, but we can all guess that it's probably her. So praying to her and her family, folks. It's so sad. Now, one of my followers texted me. Now, I didn't see this yet, so I'm not confirming that it's true. But they said there was a gun found by the body. Okay, that's what they said. Somebody texted me and said, yeah, they found the gun by the body. Now, to me, that's a little weird. Like when they mentioned a gun found by the body, that was a little weird to me. Because being a detective, being a cop for 27 years, females usually don't shoot themselves. Females don't do that. Men shoot themselves. Females do not, because it's still with the looks with them. They're not going to shoot themselves and disfigure themselves so people could see them after. So honestly, women don't shoot themselves. They don't. So if she shot herself, I would do extra investigation. Now, if she shot herself in the stomach or something like that, no. But if she shot herself in the head, I would do investigation because women do not commit suicide like that, folks. They don't. Ask any cop, ask any investigator. Women don't commit suicide like that. They really don't. Now, let's move on, okay? Let's move on and praying for her family, folks. I do a lot of missing cases since I've been doing content creation. And unfortunately, a lot of them end bad like this. It's unfortunate. But I was on a missing child task force, and I'm going to be honest with you. You don't find a kid or a child within 3 hours, the chance of finding them alive are slim and none. Slim and none. You basically have 3 hours to find them. If it goes a day, the odds of you finding them alive, nil to none. 1%. Believe me when I tell you, that's the sad, sad facts. Now listen, I don't know the guy's last name. I should, but I'm sure all my Republicans out there know Harry. Harry supports the Democratic Party like no other. Okay? I can't even know the kid's name. He's like a 22-year-old kid, and he splurts out for the last couple years. There was rumors that the Democratic Party's paying him, stuff like that. There was alleged. And listen, all he does is Democratic news. Okay, that's all this kid does. Today he's saying that the fraud in Minnesota is just taking the eyes off the Epstein list, that the Republicans should release the Epstein list fully. Harry, look at me in the camera. Harry, look at me. Look at my eyes. The Democrats were in power for 4 years, Harry. years and released no Epstein file. So, Harry, you tell me why they were in power for 4 years. You're Democrats and released jack shit, brother. Jack shit. So you can say the Republicans didn't release it all, but at least they released something. Your Democrats didn't release anything. So explain that one, Harry. Explain that one. Because it seems like you, Aaron Parnas, and the other crew, your, what is it, muffler, or whatever you call yourself, it seems like you say the exact same thing. Like you're on a script. You wouldn't be on a script that they give you, Harry. No, you wouldn't be on a script. I think we caught you, Harry. I think we caught you. Folks, if you don't know Harry, he's a big fucking joke. Okay? He's a 20-some-year-old kid that I believe it's alleged that the Democratic Party is paying him, okay, to do this. Okay? It's alleged. Okay? Harry's been called out by multiple women for having relationships online with multiple women, too. You don't think Harry's a liberal just to get women? You don't think that's it? Because I'm going to tell you right now, ladies out there, ladies that only want to date liberal men, okay, because I see that all the time. I see that all the time. I'm only going to date liberal men. I saw a video where guys are faking they're liberal just to go out on dates with women and laughing about it with their friends. Oh, I fake being liberal to go out with this girl. Okay? Women. I'm going to say it again. I say it on here all the time. 20% of the male population says they're liberals. So take 10% of the 20% off the top for gay men. So heterosexual men are probably only 10% of the Democratic Party. So the Democratic Party is like 85% women. Okay? That's their whole entire party. And they have no way of getting white males, especially white males, back to the party because all they do is bash us. They give me Jasmine Crockett, who tells me I'm a criminal, I'm a white supremacist, I'm the worst thing on the planet because I have white skin. Okay? Let me give you a hint, Democrats. That's not a way to get white males back on your side. Just a fucking hint. Saying they're no good and they're trash, please come vote for us. But that's what you send us. You send us Jasmine Racist Crockett. Because that's what she is. She's a racist towards white people. Let's call her what she is. She don't like white people. She's telling you every day she don't. White supremacy, white people, white people, white people, white boys, white this, white that. You are infatuated with white people, Jasmine. Infatuated. And you're running for Senate in fucking Texas. Tell me how that fucking makes sense. Just tell me, Jasmine. It doesn't. It doesn't. So what I'm getting at is Harry's a joke. So if you watch Harry, Aaron Parnas, they're jokes. They read from a fucking script. No fucking script here, Harry. I don't fucking need one. I have ADHD. I can improv all fucking day, Harry. Aaron, breaking news. Breaking news, Aaron. Breaking news. Breaking news. And these liberal women watch them. The snow cone heads love them. Oh my God, it's Aaron Parnas. Protect Aaron Parnas with the snow cone globe. These snow cone women, I can't take it. I can't take it. But listen, last two things, really quick, and I'll let you go and we'll do another show tomorrow. Gen Z men are switching to Republican like you would not believe. And I love this. I love that the young generation of men are saying, you know what? This Democratic Party isn't for me. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I was still a young man in my 20s, I would look at both of these parties and think, there's no way I'm voting for this party. There's no way. So Gen Z men, thank you for waking up. Thank you for not voting for these crazy people. Because that's what they are. The Democrats are crazy. Their fan base is crazy, and they're crazy. Not one thing that they put out there has common sense. Not fucking one. And the last thing I want to talk about, and now my Republicans out there, you probably liked everything I said today. Probably everything, right? You're not going to like this. Okay, you're not going to like this. Alcohol sales are down. Why do you think? I mean, alcohol sales are down really low. They're saying Jim Beam is way down. Nobody is drinking anymore, especially the younger generation. Alcohol sales are, and I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe it's marijuana. The legalization in like 20 some states, I live in a legal state, I live in Nevada, has stopped the alcohol drinking. And listen, I don't care what fucking doctors tell me. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I've been doing marijuana for 5 years every night for 5 years. I'm totally fine. It helps me sleep. It calms me down. There is nothing wrong with it. You wake up, there's no hangover, there's no nothing. Alcohol, you act up, you throw up, you get sick. When you wake up the next morning, you throw up again, you're sick for days. Not marijuana, and people are waking up. Okay? They're taking marijuana to have a good time, to relax, because it's not as dangerous. I said what I said, and that's why alcohol sales are down. I am pro marijuana. I will always be pro marijuana. Our politicians lied to us about marijuana. Everybody has, because they want to sell you prescription drugs. They want to sell you prescriptions to get you to go to sleep for insomnia. For pain, they want to sell you a prescription. Marijuana is cheap. Take a gummy, pain's away. Take a gummy, I can sleep tonight. I can relax. My anxiety's better. Okay? But they don't want you to do that. They want you to buy the prescription drugs from their friends that pay for their campaign. And that's why I'm Danny Miner, because I say what other people won't. I said what I said, folks. They want you to buy prescription drugs because these people pay for their campaign. It is what it is. That's what America is. It's all about money. Like people said, America is not a country, it's a business. But I'm pro marijuana, and I always will be pro marijuana. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Harry and Aaron, we caught on to you, brother. We caught on to you. See everybody tomorrow.